My real job, I've done my job really well if I've broken things down simply enough that people feel like they learned something, but they weren't insulted by my presentation. And that's the art. But that's not easy. You have to
Mhm.
spend a lot of time thinking just about here's how we're going to present X, Y, Z. Presentation is a critical part of good data work. It really is. And every time we put up an infographic or a map or anything, one of the things we're doing as part of the coronavirus right now is we have a whole coronavirus impact study project that we are running on our analytics website. And so every day we put up different data
Oh,
studies. One of the things we have is an interactive map of the state of Maryland. That when Maryland released all of their coronavirus cases, we have a map based out of Tableau where you can click on every single zip code and see the number of cases. And then it's sort of grown. We've matched it to zip code level demographic data. Now we've matched it to locations of congregate care facilities.
oh,
So it keeps growing in different ways in terms of what you can get out of it. But as we've been doing these different things, we have daily, weekly updates on the unemployment numbers and putting them in perspective for how big they really are. And so as we do these different things, it's different ways that we're showcasing and thinking about, all right, how do you make this data, which is really critical right now, make sense?
mhm.
And so it's a good showcase for us, and it's a good way that we can kind of give back to the community in a time where there's just a lot of hunger for data and information. So I think that's a good example of taking some problems. I mean, I'm not an epidemiologist, so I'm not giving medical advice, but I am an economist who can look at sort of how does the data relate as states start to reopen, what's going on with the number of cases. How big are these unemployment numbers we're seeing? They're kind of mind blowing. One of the things we did is we put out a infographic where we took the sea level and said, you could imagine with 33 million um, unemployment claims, that's the equivalent of the sea level rising to cover the entire United States up to Omaha, Nebraska.
Wow.
um,
Wow.
and it's just incredible. Like when you start to,
Wow.
but one of the points of that, back to the question that we started with, is simply what you do when you deal with data. That's more powerful than
Mhm.
33 million is the biggest since the Great Depression. Well, that is true, but what does that mean, right? And
Yeah.
looking for ways to make it real.
Thank you so much for checking out this clip from the Data Talk podcast. To watch the full episode, you can either go to the Experian blog. The URL is experian.com/datatalk, or you can click on the link, which is found in the description of this video.